which would eliminate the need for trying not to win as much as possible during the regular season. However it's done, the league has stated its desire for parity. Kevin?
Great, DA. Thanks. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lopez.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Jones. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Clark, terrific defensive teams tonight, both highly ranked. What will the offenses have to do to get some scoring in this one?
Well, a few things. One, you've got to be patient. You've got to be ready and willing to make the extra pass. And then you also have to mix up what you do offensively. You don't want the defense to get a steady diet of what you're trying to do. Keep the defense off balance.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Nunn. And there's the feed to Butler. Yep, that one goes in there.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Middleton against Butler. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Hands it from downtown.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Pass to Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
You know, sometimes all you can do is knock Middleton around, be physical with him, and hope the shot doesn't go in. I mean, he's got a long, expansive reach and a nice soft touch inside, and that presents problems for the defense.
First free throw is good. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player. Well, Milwaukee is exactly what a small market success story looks like.
Yeah, you know, a great eye for talent and also some good fortune in landing a player like Giannis in the draft. And small market teams have to home grow their superstars. Then they made smart moves surrounding Giannis with talent and an outstanding coach. The front office deserves buku credit for how they've turned this team into a finals contender.
Butler on the way. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Matthews scanning the floor. Middleton against Butler. Middleton can't get it to go.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Passes it to Nunn. From downtown, sinks the triple. Nunn's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Antetokounmpo against Jones. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Bucks. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Heat, a few slots below them.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's none, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that one.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Miami leading by 10. Here's none. His last outing, he had 18 points. To the inside. Adebayo passes to Nunn. Middleton against Butler. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. Here's none. He can't hit that time. Good D by Bledsoe. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Middleton. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Jones. Over Giannis. Jones, no luck. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. No good from Bledsoe. Miami leading by 12. Butler in the corner. Lopez with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The kick outside to Butler. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Another shot. And it's good on the way in. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
Floats one up, and it's sent back by Lopez. Matthews with the steal. Oh, that's blocked. There's the dish to Giannis. Bledsoe taking his time here. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bledsoe's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender, who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Now at the numbers for Middleton. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. 8th in free throw percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Lopez against Adebayo. Outside Butler. Over Middleton. Butler finds Jones. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
There's the pass to Nunn. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Giannis inside. Working on Jones. Antetokounmpo hits the jumper. He's got 8.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Matthews. Pass to Lopez. Hits it down to Middleton. Bledsoe against Adebayo. Nunn grabs the board. Miami leading by 8. Out to the wing. 3-pointer, Butler. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for Miami. Adebayo passes to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Matthews against Robinson. Butler from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Bam Adebayo, he just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size. Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Adebayo. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb. Absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind. Big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good name. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
For 3. He can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside for Bledsoe. That 3 off the mark. The Heat leading by 8. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Nunn passes to Butler. Throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Middleton outside. They get a hand on it. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. And now let's check out the league leading rebounders. These are the real stats, real scores from.
You can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
5 on the clock. Here's Bledsoe. Rejected by Crowder.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Here's Nunn. Guarded by Bledsoe. Outside Butler. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender